Alright, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh by Shem Shai, double honor to the apostles of GMS, and Shalom to the elect. Now, I'm going to get into today the so-called pagan holiday of Easter and where Easter originates from, okay? Easter has, you're not going to find Easter, in the Bible, Easter is a pagan holiday, all right, which derives from the Greeks, all right? Easter comes from, as you see here, Eostri, all right, which is a Greek god, okay, which is basically the worshiping of women, all right. This is a so-called goddess, all right, of spring, all right. It says Eostri is the Germanic goddess of spring, also called Ostra or Eastri, right, which is where you get the word Easter from, okay. She gave her name to the Christian festival of Easter, which is an older pagan festival appropriated by the church, whose timing is still dedicated by the moon, okay? The so-called holiday of Easter, has nothing to do with Yahweh Shai, with Yahweh by Shem Shai, okay? It has all to do with this demon right here, man, all right? This so-called God right here, all right? What did the Lord talk about worshiping other gods? This is Exodus chapter 20, verse 3. It says, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahweh, thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me." Okay? By you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives, especially today, which is, Sunday, but man, which is pagan, which is demonic, all right? Because Sunday comes from sun worshiping, all right? And these so-called churches is nothing but the house of Satan, all right? Because the Lord says he doesn't deal with temples built with hands, all right? They're worshiping so-called Easter, okay? Which proves the bullshit, the hypocrisy in these so-called churches, all right? They're violating the number one commandment, which is thou shalt have no other God before me. All right, and what is this? What are these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and doing in these on Easter Day? Worshiping Eostri, or Astra, however you pronounce her name. All right, the goddess of spring, man, the fertility. All right, she's the This is where Easter comes from, man. It's a pagan Greek so-called holiday. All right. This has nothing to do with the Lord, all right? It says, Eostri, the Germanic goddess of spring, also called Ostra or Eastri. She gave her name to the Christian festival of Easter, which is an older pagan festival appropriated by the church, whose timing is still dedicated by the moon. Modern pagans celebrate her festival on the vernal equinox, usually around March 21st, the first day of spring. Okay, you ain't supposed to be worshiping, no damn goddess, period, man. This is just it's real stupid, how stupid our people are, all right? Worshiping some goddess, which is when there's no such thing as a goddess, all right? There's gods, all right? And there's many different gods out there, but there's only one true power, which is Yahweh by Shem Shai. All the other gods don't exist, all right? We ourselves are gods, the so-called Negroes, Latinos. Because when the kingdom of heaven comes here, is here on the earth, you're going to have gods ruling, all right? You're not going to have goddesses, all right? There's no such thing as a goddess. That's what it's called, kingdom. King. Who can be a king? Men. All right? There's going to be men ruling in the kingdom of Yahweh by Shem Shai. All right? Eostri is connected with renewal and fertility. Eggs and rabbits are sacred to her, as is the full moon, since the ancients saw in its makings the image of a rabbit of hair. She is also a dawn goddess and may be related to the Greek goddess of the dawn, Eos. She is shown here at dawn, quickening the land while the full moon sets behind her. Okay? This is where so-called Easter comes from, man. The goddess of spring and fertility. Eostri, all right? Or Austria, all right? Which is pagan, all right? We're not supposed to be worshiping so-called Easter or any holiday, all right? So-called holiday, all right? Because the word holiday comes from the word holy, all right? And you so-called white people, as usual, you take something holy and you turn it demonic, all right? Like the rainbow. That's supposed to be a covenant between the Most High and us, saying that he's never going to flood the earth again, all right? And you take the word holy and you make it holiday, man. Like you the Most High, all right? You so-called white people can't pay, man, all right? Keep doing, your wickedness, all right? Because the Most High is going to give it back to you with slavery and then with permanent annihilation, all right? With that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh by Shem Shai, double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well, and shalom to the elect.